Welcome back again. 3 Swiss legends await: Zermatt, the mighty Matterhorn, and the Glacier Express ride. We're riding all panoramic trains to Switzerland, and today's journey starts in Zermatt. Zermatt has been car-free for decades. Visitors must park in Tasch, 5 kilometers away, and ride a shuttle train into town. Inside Zermatt, only electric taxis and small electric buses are allowed, keeping the streets quiet and the air crisp, even at altitude. Zermatt's renowned for its alpine access. Cable cars are in all directions. We're heading straight up to the highest cable car station in Europe. It's like climbing through stacked up worlds. Zermatt sits at 1,620 meters. Klein Matterhorn, 3,883. Swiss cable cars don't mess around. This isn't Disneyland. These gondolas are beasts. They hold 100 people and run with terrifying precision. The system hauls 2,000 skiers an hour in the winter, but in September, a ghost town. The Matterhorn's that mountain that's on the Toblerone candy bar. This place isn't just pretty, it's a machine. There's 54 lifts, 360 kilometers of trails, 3 mountain zones, and a glacier playground up top. You can literally ski from Switzerland to Italy, cross the border at 3,480 meters, and be back for lunch. It's a wild setup. We're here in the off-season. It's quiet, cold, and perfect. There's no lines and no crowds, just us and the Alps. To reach the Klein Matterhorn, we've got to switch through 3 lifts, each one steeper than the last. Everywhere you look, there's chairlifts, cable cars, and runs that make your stomach drop just watching. Some of these slopes are downright intimidating. No wonder this place ranks among the top ski spots on the planet. From inside the cable car, the views are jaw-dropping. We're just sitting there, mouths open, spinning in circles trying to take it all in. It honestly feels like climbing into the sky. But here's the kicker. You can ski this mountain every single day of the year. Yeah, actual skiing. Not a crusty patch of snow, but 21 kilometers of groomed runs across a real glacier. In September, while the rest of Europe is lounging in t-shirts, Olympic teams are up here grinding it out. That last stretch to the top, you gain nearly 1,000 meters of altitude in just 8 minutes. And you feel it. The cable, it just floats above this massive emptiness, suspended above just glaciers, rock, ice, and thin air. They're getting the slopes ready. That's just the first dusting the snow. This is unreal. The final climb, the Matterhorn Glacier Express. This beast takes you up Europe's highest cable car stretch, floating over the Theodule Glacier, we spot the year-round ski zone. It's a training mecca for pro racers. Then bam, the doors open at 3,883 meters. And the air, thin, dry, weird. You feel it hit your lungs.
Well, we're up at the viewing platform. There's people hiking.
Whoa, look at that. People are actually hiking way out there on top of the glacier. This is the highest part of Europe. Hiking in this thin air, that's madness. We're both gasping for air. It's cold and windy. Would you do this? Not me. No chance. The panoramic view is remarkable. Switzerland on one side, Italy on the other. Mont Blanc, the tallest peak in the Alps, stands clearly visible to the west. A vast expanse of snow-covered peaks surrounds you. The most striking is the Matterhorn, seen here from an uncommon angle, almost level with its shoulder. This position offers a rare perspective of the mountain's dramatic north face, a nearly vertical wall of rock and ice. It is infamous for its difficulty and the number of climbers who have perished attempting to scale it.
It's hard to describe the beauty of this place. We're at 12,740 feet, and it's clearly hard to breathe. I'm lightheaded, and my heart's pounding, and I'm ready to go down.
Heading down, and we can finally breathe again. Zermatt pops back into view, tiny, cozy, full of chalet-style hotels. It's quiet now, but winter brings 15,000 skiers into this sleepy town. It's got that warm alpine vibe. Evening walk and dinner ahead. It's dead quiet. Well, it's the off-season. Lots of boutique shops. Our restaurant searching turns into window shopping. Zermatt's boutiques offer high-end winter gear, thermal layers, down jackets, ski equipment, and luxury Swiss watches. Though it's only early evening, all the stores are already closed. This reflects the low season. During the winter months, these same streets are likely bustling with shoppers and open well into the night. A lot of neat restaurants and hotels. Mountain shop. It almost looks like Christmas, doesn't it? It gives you that feeling. Yeah. This is the low season, like it's after the summer and it's before the ski season, so there's not too many people here. Ending the day right, Swiss steak, French wine, and a warm mountain restaurant. Nothing fancy, just perfectly.
Very cute. Look at all the glass.
Today, we leave Zermatt behind and we board the Glacier Express. It's 8 hours of pure alpine theater. This isn't just transit, it's elegance on rails. First class, panoramic windows, a front row seat as the Swiss Alps unfold. It's slow and spectacular, all the way to St. Moritz.
This is the kitchen. Hello.
Or chef.
We step in and it's clear. This train is built for the view. Huge glass windows curve into the ceiling. It's less transportation and more glass bubble gliding through mountains. This train, it doesn't just cross Switzerland, it conquers it. There's 91 tunnels, 291 bridges, and a route carved over half a century. The Oberalp Pass climbs to 2,033 meters, one of Europe's highest rail lines. The engineering is as dramatic as the landscape. The Glacier Express experience is notably unhurried, but it's never tedious. The slow, continuous movement creates a calming rhythm, while the scenery outside provides constant visual interest. Passengers are treated to uninterrupted views of Switzerland's most renowned landscapes: majestic mountains, alpine valleys, charming villages, and historic bridges. This consistent visual stimulation, combined with the train's quiet, smooth ride, produces a meditative effect. Time seems to pass without notice. Rather than boredom, travelers often report a sense of relaxation and mindfulness. The journey becomes less about the destination and more about the immersive, peaceful experience along the way. And we've been on the train now for 4 hours. We have 3 more hours to go. From the Glacier Express, the world unfolds in perfect frames. Meadows bathed in sun, gorges carved into the earth, villages too picturesque to be real. It's a living landscape painting, rushing quietly past your window. Every curve of track reveals a new scene. We're not just watching, we're floating through it. Then comes the moment, the Landwasser Viaduct. This thing is everywhere. Posters, postcards, Instagram, you name it. It's basically the Glacier Express's prom photo. A 136-meter curved limestone bridge that just disappears into a cliff like it's no big deal. Every model train set dreams of this shot. You're riding on the image people picture when they think Swiss Alps. And yeah, it lives up to its hype. Seeing it in person, it's way cooler than any filtered photo. The train winds through a maze of stone, viaducts arching high, galleries slicing cliffs, and tunnels curling back on themselves. Past Bergün, the real twist begins. Loop tunnels that are buried deep into the rock spiral the train upward. Inside, time and direction collapse. You're corkscrewing through mountain marl. Then suddenly, daylight. The valley is now beneath you. The village reappears from above, like deja vu through glass. It's disorienting in the most beautiful way. This just isn't engineering, it's illusion. The term is helical tunnel, a sterile name for something that feels like magic carved into stone. You haven't moved your seat, but the world flipped beneath you. In our final chapter of our Swiss journey, St. Moritz, mountain peaks, the legendary Bernina Express, and a full sail across Lake Lucerne. Beauty, drama, and closure. Don't miss the grand finale.